The NFL MVP race for the 2024 NFL season has gotten really toxic and really aggressive amongst people debating whether it should be Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson that takes home the award. But can I tell you something? There's something you all are missing. Because you see, simply looking at a side-by-side graph comparison like this does no one justice at all. And let's keep things clear. Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen have had stupendous seasons, one of the best MVP races we've seen in a long time. But looking at graphics with stats like this does no one a good service. Because although Lamar Jackson is having, without a doubt, the best statistical season of his career, and he does have 2 MVPs already, let's take a look at the stuff that the media doesn't show us. For starters, the Pro Bowl selections just got announced, and Lamar Jackson has 8 Pro Bowl teammates. Josh Allen has 1. In fact, Lamar Jackson's #1 offensive skill player, Derrick Henry, is under 50 yards from going over 2,000 yards on the season. Just to put that in comparison, Josh Allen doesn't have a single offensive player over 1,000 yards. His top receiver has 600 yards. His top touchdown catcher is Mack Hollins, and he doesn't even have 5 touchdown catches this year. In fact, when we frame it this way, Lamar Jackson added his best offensive player this year. Josh Allen lost his to Stephon Diggs getting traded to the Texans. Not only that, Josh Allen lost his #2 receiver in Gabe Davis. Not a single receiver has returned to this Bills roster from last year except Khalil Shakir, who you guys were mocking and making fun of in the offseason all last offseason. And I don't want to hear a single Ravens fan or NFL fan downplaying the Ravens getting Derrick Henry. He's been one of the best rushers of the last 10 years, and he's making a serious impact this year, and it shows. For example, in games where Derrick Henry does not rush for over 85 yards, Lamar Jackson is 2-5 this year. One of those games, they almost lost to the Bengals, but Joe Burrow turned it over in the last couple minutes. In fact, Lamar Jackson is also 2-5 this year when he throws over 30 times in a football game. Both of those games were against the Bengals. So Lamar's only 2 wins where he's thrown the ball a significant amount of the time have been against a team that were on the brink of beating him. Just for comparison, Josh Allen is 7-1 in games where he throws the ball over 30 times. His only loss was against the Los Angeles Rams, where Josh Allen had over 400 yards, over 4 touchdowns, and no turnovers. Josh Allen also has 2 less losses than Lamar. All 3 of Josh Allen's losses have been against division winners. And he has a win against both of the top teams in the NFL, the Chiefs, where he put up these numbers, and the Lions, where he put up these numbers. Just for comparison, Lamar Jackson has 5 losses. 2 have been against teams that are going to win their division. 2 have been against teams who only have 3 wins on the season. In fact, before the Rams-Lions games, where Josh Allen literally turned into the human embodiment of Goku, only 1 player in NFL history had 340-plus passing yards, 60-plus rushing yards, 2-plus passing touchdowns, 2-plus rushing touchdowns in a single game. Josh Allen did it in back-to-back weeks. He also currently leads the league in EPA, so as much as people like looking at very simplistic stats like yards and touchdowns, might I add, Josh Allen only has 2 less touchdowns than Lamar.